PagerBeauty, creating open source on-call widget at Dash 2020. Hey, I'm Sergii Tkachenko. A few words about me. Recently, I joined gRPC open source team at Google. Today, I'm going to tell you about a project I created when I was working at my previous job, JW Player. And a quick disclaimer, in this talk, I'm not going to represent my current or past employers. My hobby is manifesting virtual entities, like software stats, into the real world. So I enjoy building things like this. What is PagerBeauty and why I created it? First, you should be familiar with on-calls. Software engineers often participate in on-call shifts, duty to respond to emergency incidents. PagerDuty is a platform for managing on-calls, building schedules, assigning them to teams and services, and it will notify on-call engineer when there's an incident. When I joined JW Player, I immediately fell in love with Datadog dashboards on TV screens around the office. Naturally, my first instinct was to use them to show who's on call in my team. So I configured Event Stream Widget to list the most recent PagerDuty events. Problem solved, right? Unfortunately, no. Event Stream Widget isn't really intended for this. For example, it's impossible to make the widget larger, so it's easier to read. Scaling it up just shows older events. In our case, it's past on-call shifts. It's difficult to see who's on call even up close. Try it. Can't? Let me help you. Better? Not really. Oh, by the way, that's how the old schedules leak through. So, what did I do? I've decided to build an open source on-call widget and in my spare time after work. I've dedicated to this project just a single day every other week. And in 2 months, the MVP was ready. It looks like this. You can easily spot the difference. Engineer's name and the on-call schedule are clearly visible and easy to read. And the user pick was the cherry on top. I'm one of these terrible people that enjoy puns, so I called it PagerBeauty. That's PagerBeauty on Datadog dashboard at JW Player's office, just as I wanted. And it scales automatically. How did I do it? I didn't. Kudos to my wife Maria for responsive layout. Hire her. Here's the demo. You open your schedule, grab the link, go to your Datadog dashboard. You add an iframe, insert the link, and scale. Here you go. But I hacked the MVP together just in 4 days after work. You can imagine it had a lot of issues. It refreshed like this. Every minute, hard refresh. It's not annoying at all. And blink. And blink. When the refresh failed once, it's dead forever. JavaScript is reloading the full page, including itself. So if it's failed, it means no more JavaScript. It had no logs. The only reason I knew the app started was Node.js warning me that I'm living on the edge. Nevertheless, somehow PagerBeauty got presented on AWS reInvent by Datadog. It was a total surprise. I had no clue they've done it until I saw this on LinkedIn. So my repo gained new followers, issues, and even community contributions. This was a huge inspiration to continue working on PagerBeauty. Unfortunately, with my schedule, it would take about 6 months only to get through the technical depth. In GW Player, there's an amazing tradition called Hack Weeks. Every 6 months, engineers have a full week to experiment with new ideas and be creative. I was allowed to use my Hack Week time to work on Pagerbeauty, my personal project, and retain all copyrights, which meant a lot. I've solved all the technical debt. And more importantly, I've built a new feature. PagerBeauty now can show ongoing incidents. Here's a real incident spotted on DEVOPS wallboard. Red means the engineer is busy. Do not disturb. And now it's green. The incident is resolved. Psst. Grafana works too. We also had some fun releasing April Fool's version with custom design. We turned on calls into wanted posters. Wins. PagerBeauty got listed in PagerDuty documentation, and I got this shirt. My announcements were retweeted by Datadog's VP of Product and PagerDuty official Twitter. 1.0 release got into hot on Reddit DEVOPS, top 10 on GitHub trending JavaScript, top 10 on Hacker News Show, and as of July 2020, the Docker image was downloaded more than 5,000 times. Thank you. Please start the repo. It really helps with the organic growth. Thank you for your time and stay safe.